setback, as in March 12, 2025, the High Court has ruled in favor of FirstMac regarding a trademark of the name Zip. Let's understand, because ever since that happened, the stock has kept falling. And the question is, how much that will cost for the company in order to potentially, if the worst case happens, having to rebrand to something else. Let's have a look. Good everyone, this is Les, I'm Chief Analyst of BG Trading Australia. Today is April 2nd, 2025. We're analyzing Zip, especially understanding a little bit the court case, and I have a few notes that I've done here I wanted to share with you. Obviously look into the implications that, not only that, but obviously the potential fact that Fed could hike rates. We have to wait until next FOMC meeting, but according to some projections, if inflation is back as a result of Trump's tariff, then Fed could even increase interest rates again. On the flip side, we have that theory from my last video that if Trump pushes into a trading war, which we're pretty much diving in already, then we could have a global recession, especially US recession. If that happens, then we will see inevitably Fed cutting rates, which could be positive to Zip. However, now the fact is there are way too much uncertainty surrounding Zip, which by the way is a stock that has been incredibly profitable for us since 2021. We've been trading over and over and over and over again. Zip. Obviously, the last few trades we have to take stop loss, and but we are looking at some stage in the future to potentially buy back Zip when all this situation has been sort of normalized. Giving or taking, at the moment, for me, Zip is just a stock to watch. We have no technical, indication or reversal yet, and it's pretty much in free fall. 57% down from recent highs, and and no signs of reversal. Fundamentally, the company is improving, but if they have to rebrand in Australia, that could cost quite a lot of money and could take the company back into a net loss position. And that is probably what the market is pricing in right now. I'm going to share that with you. Now, let's have a look. Okay, let's understand the case first. I'm gonna read this because for me it's easier. So the legal dispute began in 2019 when FirstMac Limited, a mortgage provider, sued Zipco for using Zip name, asserting that it was owned the trademark right. So essentially, they were saying that Zip was stolen the name, and then they and FirstMac actually owned Zip trademark. So what happened is initially Zip successfully defended itself, leading to a cancellation of a FirstMac trademark. Yeah, that happened. However, federal court has recently ruling overturned the decision, siding in favor of FirstMac, which has caused a lot of uncertainty around investors that have positions on Zip, because, okay, how much is going to cost a rebranding? So we did a kind of a projection based on similar situations or companies that are rebranding, and even Zip has actually rebranded itself into Zip But still, remember when came out from that logo that looked like a sizzle and brought into this purple blue type of concept, which in my opinion was a lot better than before. Has refined the brand. Okay, so now let's understand a little bit the cost of rebranding. So to rebrand, you have a legal and trademark cost. We have a branding strategy and identity development cost, logo and visual assets design, website, apps, rebuilding and reskinning. That obviously is going to be a huge cost. Updating contracts, policies, legal docs, marketing campaign to launch the new brand, merchants and customer communication rollout, internal material, signature, uniform, stationery, contingency, project management. And according to this projection, it could cost anything between $6 to $20 million. Now, if we go back to our analysis, which we made based on first half of FY25 financial metrics, which we even made a projection of how much could potentially Zip would be declaring in the full year. That could bring Zip into a net loss position for second half of FY25. Maybe is unlikely because they still having this court case going on, but most definitely FY26. And remember, the market price stocks 6 to 12 months or even more in advance. We are pricing what could happen in 12 months. And even if we have a US recession, which could crash the stock, we gotta now price Zip as a potential net loss company again, which brings the company back into what it was in 2023 when the stock was even hit like 30 cents, 40, 50 cents. Obviously, financially, Zip has proven to be sustainable, which has the risky part of the huge sell-off that we had when Fed and RBA was hiking interest rates in 2022. And we have recently started seeing increase of short trading activity, and that is never a good indication, especially because when the stock is highly short sold, we don't know what's going to be the bottom. And look, using technical analysis to try find hypothetical supports and resistance in this type of uncertainty, which looks like could be hitting Zip in every single way, it is always negative. And for me now, I'm actually glad that we took stop loss on the back of Donald Trump tariff, but I think I'll be only watching for now. I don't think I will be buying back unless I see some resolution on this case. Also, I see Fed highlighting the possibility of cutting rates still on the back of Trump may be leading to a recession, but also could lead into inflation. So it's a very uncertain. That's why the markets are falling. And by the way, the FOMC meeting is got to be aware, because I think that will be a critical time, and that will dictate the market movement moving forward into May and June. Now, let's take a look whether, say, the higher cost of this bracket, $20 million in rebranding cost, is actually able to put Zip into a net loss position, as I mentioned before, speculating. So based on our last analysis, as you can see, The Zip has reported in the first half of FY25 a $23 million profit. That was statutory net profit. So if Zip manages to report again another 23, we'll be looking at for full year anything around 40 to 45 million dollar net profit. So $20 million is not too much, but will be enough to reduce the net profit in comparison to the year before, and market doesn't really like that. And I think we're gonna look now into the stock price. As you can see, there is a 57% I'm going to say crash on the price since the December 2024. So as you can see, things has turned dramatically, and now for Zip to go back into those levels, we're talking about 100% rally from the current levels to reach around $3. So really tricky situation right now. The RSI is obviously bearish. The stock's bearish. There is no bullish conversion or anything, no signs of reversal. There is what we call hypothetical support level right there. Okay. However, in this type of situation, and I've seen Zip when the Fed was hiking rates, right there wasn't any support level holding the stock. So I think it's pointless. So what we wanted to see is really strong reversal somehow, or a breakout of this downtrending pattern there that will highlight a potential bounce back. Because now, if Zip goes into, for some reason, shrink its net profitability for FY26 or the guidance, or for some reason having to rebrand, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but if it costs $20 million just to rebrand here in Australia, and they might have to rebrand in the US, then that will cost Zip a huge amount of money. Although I think this case is specifically to Australian markets, I think that is there is a sort of a reduced cost, but who knows what direction Zip wanted to take regarding this matter. At the moment is unclear, and when it's unclear, when there is uncertainty, we better off just not look into this story. We want to be holding stocks that are that has a less trouble in the short term, and I think that's Zip right now, a lot of trouble. Trading technically discounted price, but as I say, if you go to the weekly chart there, right? If we go to the weekly chart there, we could see Zip under $1 in no time, because it's still bearish, right? Even on the Heikenach candles, very bearish in the normal daily chart. Heikenach very bearish, no signs of reversal, no double bottom formation, no tide consolidation, no PCP pattern, no nothing. So at the moment I'm staying out, not buying. I won't be shorting as well. I'm just not buying, and looking my energy into different stories now, right? This is Zip update. Hope that was valuable. Hope that was clear. It is our story here with Zip, and sometime in the future, we most likely will want to be buying Zip again, as Zip has been once again incredibly profitable for us. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.